Thank you so much for joining me as GameEdged. We are back in a long dark Chapter 3, and boy, oh boy. It's been one heck of a trek. If you guys missed the first episode, you missed the base of the story. So go and check it out.
I can use this.
Link will be in the description field. And yes, there is a whole playlist from Chapter 1 to Chapter 3. If you have not seen the story, you want to go and check this out. Alright, we got to find ourselves another better roll, which happens to be less than the one we have. I think it's 80-something%, but let's grab it to make sure that is true. You also mentioned I forgot a hatchet back at the old barn. That is pretty far away. And from what I'm hearing outside right now, I don't think we can make it back without freezing because of our clothing. That's right. Our clothing is sucking big time. We don't have enough here to keep ourselves super warm over that. So we got a warm bonus right now, 7. Windproof +4. And protection 11%. Sprinting is 92% because of the amount of clothing we have, but we have shitty socks, and yeah, overall she is not dressed to go. So overnight, I spent time making some water. I dropped a couple here. I also have the the little thing here. I want to drop it off too. We're going to drop you off. Now, we are going to spend a little bit of time cleaning up our guns, getting ourselves going. Why? Because I need to make sure that we can actually survive this time, and also hopefully the weather changes. I really am hoping for that. More than anything else. More than you can ever freaking believe, I'm hoping for that. Alright, the scarf itself is pretty shitty. I never use it, but we're going to do actions, and we're going to do, not repair it, we're going to harvest this baby up. And we'll shred it up. We should get one cloth back for that. And at the same time, we'll make ourselves a couple of badges, because we have, well, a limited amount of stuff on us for that too. So let's go and do this. Rip this apart. We can also rip apart the other stuff. It sounds like the wind is dying down a tiny bit. Yeah, we have 2 badges total now. 2 badges better than no badges whatsoever. Let's go and see this here. This is 76. We'll drop this down on the ground, and hopefully we can still see. I'm going to turn this back on 1 second here. Great. All right, let's right click this, and you can actually left click and put it down somewhere else so you can see all the stuff you have. Now, that being said, I'm going to grab a couple of firewood with us. All right, a couple of things, because we're going to need that. Now we don't have the tools on us. We're going to need a couple of those. I also was able to put the coal in there and utilize also using up the firewood we have here. What's our weight at now? 22 pounds. I'm thinking we might need... Oh, no, I don't want that right now. Sometimes I pick up the wrong things. It's all good. We also have a couple of stones, too. We can drop those over here. They are good to, like, ward off some wolves and stuff. We can probably utilize them. And we have a second lantern. We could drop that off here. Maybe I'll keep the rocks, just in case. We have a couple of flares, and we also have a few things we can use to maybe construct up a new arrow. We do have 2 arrows total, and we can use them. Unbelievably, we can actually use them. I'll show it to you in a daylight. It'll be a lot easier. All right. Well, the weather is pretty good. It's horrible. Let's just be admitted. It's pretty darn horrible. We can eat and drink if we want to. I think we're pretty good off. We maybe just take a little sip of water if we need to right after I finish this work. We're going to nice and clean up our gun and spend some time here. Why? Because it's really bad out there. We found a cleaning kit last episode. I really wish I had that hatchet. It's killing me not to go back. I'm hoping the weather will turn out really good. The sound when she cleans the gun makes me almost feel like grinding my teeth. Oh, give me chills everywhere. I don't know what it is every time. So it's up here, by the way. This is where it's at, 88. And this is our firearm cleaning kit percentage. So it is going up. I'd like to get around 99. It'd be perfect. 100 is always best, but I don't think it's worth it usually to reach that point. All right. Sounds like the wind is dying down a tiny bit. Should we go for that? I should have unloaded the gun before doing that. But luckily enough, it doesn't go off. Could you imagine? They should add it in there. In case of emergency. Bang! Alright, so we have a lot less weight on us. We're 23 pounds on us total. We do have a pry bar. We have a bunch of goodies all through here. We also have tons of food. Not the best of food either. But we'll have to go hunting and stuff. And daylight is coming in. So, man, we have to go where? All the way up the street? Or go all the way back and freeze and then have to come back here. Over a hatchet. Which is extraordinarily important. Don't get me wrong. There's also these 2 here, which is side missions throughout this, right? It appears a number of survivors in Blackrock Prison bus crash have been found their way to the valley. Investigate to see whether Milton followed through the mountains, right? And then over here, We have another one here. Blackrock appears. Survivors in Blackrock prison. I don't know if we should go back there and finish up these and then head back this way. Or am I going to get better clothing over here than be able to make my way through here? Maybe better weather too. We could cross over here. Looks like there's a bridge. But again, a lot of wolves out there. And we haven't really checked out what we have out in there too. You know what? Let's just go out here and check out to see if there's anything lucky we can find. Alright. Yeah, it's bloody cold. Look at that. I'm going down 3 bars at a time here. That's sickening. Okay, we'll have to make our way back to the hatchet afterwards. On a better weather day. Try not to forget it. Oh my friggin' god. What? 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 A bear? What? I think am I playing too hard of a level? I am playing a hard level here, but darn. Holy shite, dude. Okay, let's just take a little sip of water. Might have to pick some more water back up anyways. I was going to come back and pick it. And what are we at now total? Yeah, maybe just one more. For the road. That's not good news at all, hang a bear. We're definitely not going to be heading out that direction. Most likely go back across onto the road and then make a decision left or right with the, well, the heat and everything else. It is still cold in this barn too. It's going down. So, yeah, clothing. Layers of clothing, as we're mentioning in the bottom left, is super important. Oh, that bear is still there, dude. There's a little bit of a barn over here. And we're downwind to a whole bunch of wolves. Uncanny, believable. They're gonna fall. They're gonna smell me. They're gonna end up smelling me. They're coming this direction. Crates, crates. Maybe we got lucky to find a hatchet in here. No. No hatchet. The wolf, though. Okay, we're heading out towards Molly. It's just too much. They're changing directions on me. Yeah, they're following this way. I hope I can make it through here. There's that bridge. We can just cross over. Please let this be solid, solid ice. No cracks, please. No cracks, no cracks, no cracks. Okay. Somehow that worked out. Alright, steep incline, do not run on them. Bottom right, you'll see there. Well, it just happened, but it does pop up. Now you can twist your ankle and hurt yourself really, really bad. Alright. Just show me where I'm at on the map, which helps. Hear the water and everything on us. We are bloody cold right now. I'm going to try and use this rock to kind of diminish the wind, but it's not heavy wind. It's just so cold out. I really need to go and get that hatchet, dudes and dudes. We're going to need some sticks. And there we go. Even with that, the bars on the bottom left are going down 3 apart. The wind's not doing anything. Not helping me out whatsoever.
Smoke. Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
Yep, maybe. That's where we're going right now. I need fresh fire. Then we'll go back for the hatchet in a better day.
I feel my hands.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you do that. I hear you. Astrid, you can do it. I can believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, man, she's got to just make it there. Yeah, I think we made the right decision. Yeah, it's my fault. Part of survival. It's supposed to be well hidden. So we'll have to go and search it out in the barn. I'm just going to put away the gun. We do have the bow here, too. I want to show you guys. That's pretty cool. Let's pick up as many of these as we can. Okay, no, she's reaching hypothermia. All right, we have a risk of hypothermia if we don't get there. There's a fire on the outside going on here. Let me holster this up.
Mining town. Used to be anyway.
So they got a bonfire going outside. Alright, let's just check out this vehicle here, see if there's anything lucky that we can find and survive a little bit more. Some bandages. Alright, I'll take those. Now, it's a little bit better inside the car, but it doesn't help you to warm up, right? There's nothing in the back of this truck.
Got to be the community hall.
Put this up so I know. I completely cleared that one. Does this help me out at all? No, none whatsoever. Nothing in the back of this truck. I see a flare on the dash.
I'll take it.
All right, you can take it. It's your choice. Empty glove box. We can grab one of these and take the scent off us. Now, luckily enough, we have no raw meat. So what is this? Thomson at Crossings Weekly Bingo Community Hall. Look how beautiful this is. All right, let's go inside and see if there's anybody inside here. Oh, it sounds like we hear people. That's good news. Open door. This is where we just came in from. I'll take the book. Tinner plug. Some accelerant. The receiver for phone.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, the only thing is that's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. You can see people right inside. Let's grab, we'll have to drop some stuff here. It's not the optimal. Pleasant Valley. Collectible part 2. Check out the road conditions in the next delivery. I saw some what? That's not me, by the way. Those tree speaker maniacs. If you guys remember from last time, we had them lurking near the highway passes in and out of the valley. He wasn't sure what they were doing, but they need to stay vigilant. All right, so these guys are the tree guys that we were talking about. Not sure if this opens up anything on the map extra. I don't think so. Search of drawers.
Okay.
I think it's the first time where we walk in and I can hear people inside of the building. Okay, we can start a fire with this if we needed to. It's not weighing a bunch, but I like to stack my stuff up all over the place if I can, so yeah. Revolver ammo, nice. Definitely a lot warmer in here. We got 2 bars going up, so stack of paper. Make tinder with that. Never really do it.
This has been here a while.
Yeah, it has been. We did everything here. Empty, 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 empty. Okay, I was going to crouch down and make sure there's somebody nearby. Look, you can actually see people in here. Oh, that's so weird. This is throwing me off completely. I'm not used to this. I mean, we had the old lady, but there's a lot of people in one area. Oh, my. Cloth and stuff. Local legend. Sasquatch. A book of a mysterious presence of stalking the forest Pleasant Valley. No rumors that people lived in the region. Okay, most strange tales emerge about the woods. I wonder what that's about. Is there going to be a Sasquatch in this? Please tell me no. And we're going to take it anyways. Because I'm curious. I'm going to take a sewing kit. We'll go to repair stuff for that. New objective, too.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Some wool socks. Well, there's people here. They probably do need it. We can't grab water out of the toilet, which is probably a good idea because I think some of these people might have used it. And it wouldn't be exactly the most incredible water ever, right? No. Okay, watch out. Excuse me. Okay, how you doing? Hope everybody's okay. Oh boy, you guys are really bundled up, right? Oh, this is so nice. Oh my god, it feels good. Okay. You know, the chest over here. Nothing inside of it. I know it's kind of rude what I'm doing right now. Don't get
I
wrong.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I think we're going to drop a couple. Probably a pry bar or 2. I think I might use that chest over there. Looks like a good area. Stove is here. You can start up a fire if you want to and cook up some food. They probably have very limited... Oh, wow.
This will come in handy.
Oh, wow. Before they kick me out or something. That is not nice. I mean, really, she's taking stuff that these people probably need. And I hear you. We're going to have to eat and drink some water. Well, eat at least. Keep ourselves above a bar. Well, above. We have a fire striker, so don't really need that. There's a lot of cabinets. As long as we keep ourselves above par, we're pretty good already. Oh, some tea and coffee. Beautiful. Tea will help us out sleep better at night. Coffee will help us stay awake when we need it. We can make it and just carry it with us. There's a pot up there. I think we should leave one. I'm a little greedy. Storage cupboard. That's locked.
I could use this.
Nice. Better than that shitty knife we have. Okay. I think we searched out most of this area here. This is going outside for sure. I guess we should go and talk to this fine man who seems to be praying. Seems like the preacher himself.
Oh, hello. Did you come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire, warm up a bit.
Crash site? How did you know about
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago. I'm far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thomson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 4 days ago? The houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof. Then yesterday, the crash survivors started showing up.
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived. Most of them from the crash site.
What crashed?
A passenger airliner, best I can tell. Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the size of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor. We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen in years. Blocked the roads, in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. And this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see. what the Lord has in store. You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others. Maybe you can help us.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back, and we can try to figure out what can be done for them.
All right, wow. Fallen star. So it looks like a airliner had dropped out. I don't know.
This might be serious.
Concussion, no treatment required. Alright. Needs time and bed rest. Franklin 77.
Let me have a look, okay?
Concussion also needs time and bed rest. Treatment. Nothing to do with concussions, and they were right. It is pretty much that. This one here, I don't know why.
Let's see what's wrong here.
Hypothermia, alright, caused by exposure to weather. Needs time and bed rest. Alright, so they're in pretty good shape except for food and water. This one here, I don't know what to do with. They're not letting me check on them. Chloe.
I'll see if I can help.
Hypothermia also, same thing. They just need to get nice and toasty, warm, and chillax a bit. Give me today.
Easy. Just gonna see if I can help.
Diabetes. Insulin. Oh, wow. Okay. Treatment. We need to find some insulin. Interesting. Erica, 56.
This might be serious.
All right. Dehydration risk. Treat affliction.
Get some rest now. You need it.
Good thing I brought the extra water. Or I found the extra water, too. This one here, I don't know. Is dead? Is she dead or he dead? Oh, they're still moving around a bit. And that one in the corner here, too, same thing. I don't know what to say. Except for holy crap.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold. And also, well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need, but there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
How will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes. It's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
All right, well, you know what? It's all good. I will do so. I have no problems with that. There's a bandage underneath this guy here. Kind of feel bad. Just check it. Hopefully didn't need it. Seems like everybody else is in pretty dire shape. We're going to have to find some storage here units, and where do they want me to go now? The crash site is where? Holy moly. That's pretty far, dude. We still have this area here, which we can go and check out, which is where we're at right now. Community Hall. There's also the Thomson Cross. We can get a couple supplies and stuff. I'm thinking we might have to use some of this cabin's stuff here. Now, I'm worried that this chest is where I have to drop off the stuff.
So, you're still alive?
So far, yeah. But there are people in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling? Doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well... I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure...
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
Alright, buy swing sets. We're going to have to go out and double check this for sure. Island Gardens. Alright, let's just take up a little snack here. And we're probably going to end this episode here. Because we're running a little deeper than expected. Alright, I got a little bit of food. Which will do some weight, not a whole lot, but will help out. I'll take a little zip bar. It'll zip me up a tiny bit. There we go. And it didn't do anything much. And we think that's good enough for us. Me think so. And we have also some water and some calories which you can bring back up with these to find things. About 250 calories. If you guys want to know the calorie base, each one of these that's 300 and across. So with that, it would probably bring me exactly where I need to. We'll do this. We'll grab a little sippy cola. I should have actually checked the quality level of it. But it's fine. It's going to help me out and then pick me up completely. You can see right on the bottom left is pretty darn good. Surprised that cola isn't giving me a little jolt. And I have sugar. I'm surprised we can't help them out a tiny bit. What is this? Nothing there. Alright, it's a cup. Alright, we're going to have to put away some of the stuff here on the side. With some cloth and some more wool socks. I'll have to pick up some of the loot, I guess, around and about here and head out and check out that blue sedan for the next episode. So thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Again, if you guys are enjoying this, please take the time. Hit the like button if you're brand new. Please go ahead and subscribe. You guys are the best. This is GameEdged, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.